Why do I love jazz so much? I'm so glad you asked me, Vortex. This is a question that I've always wanted somebody to ask me. Jazz is one of the greatest musical genres ever made. And I think it very accurately depicts whatever America pretends to be. And so whenever I want to dream, whenever I want to go back to a time when I thought that hope was a possibility, you know, I could just listen to jazz and it's like maybe, just maybe, things could get better. There's so much life in jazz. Like, listen to the vitality of this song. Compare it to the song that we just listened to. It's just... jazz is life. All the ups and downs. The slow period of total stagnant, sort of, you know, you're not really doing anything, you're not really accomplishing anything. But then there's this, like, just this sort of really vibrant, you know, like you don't know what to expect. Maybe jazz is what I want life to be. I don't know. I just know I fucking love this genre, okay? Okay? But I feel like you kind of have to be like a special person to like jazz, and I feel like there's just a sense of understanding that you have about how life works. And I always noticed that really lame people don't like jazz, you know? Like my parents. My parents don't understand it at all. Hello, Arlo. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to the Vortex? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. There you go. Said hi. Reluctantly. But, anyway. This is a lot of onions that I just put in this guacamole. I'm thinking about adding another jalapeno. Is that a bad idea, considering how hot this guacamole is already going to be? Actually, I'm going to try this banana pepper. But, I listen to a lot of music, though, not just jazz. It's just jazz is probably the one genre that I just go on and on about. Mainly because I don't think a lot of people listen to it. And it makes me really sad that black people created this genre for just crazy white people, I guess. And old white hipsters. But probably the greatest jazz musician ever was a white dude. So wonder when they're going to cancel Dave Brubeck. I mean, I don't think that they can cancel him. I'm pretty sure he's dead now. Fuck, they'd still try to cancel his ass. I mean, how much you want to bet they'll cancel a dead person? Even though life has already canceled them. But these people are fucking crazy, dude. I've said this before, but you got mental illness that comes from a lot of awareness, okay? And having a lot of awareness can make you crazy because nobody else seems to have it, especially if you live in a first world country. Now, my friend Todd and I, we were talking about how, like, every country is bad. You know, and any immigrant would tell you the same thing, you know, like, it doesn't matter where you go, like, every place is a shithole in some kind of way. I have to be critical of my country because it's my country. I fucking live here. You know, anybody that accuses me of hating it, go fuck yourself. This is my country too. I'm allowed to criticize the motherfucker. Especially when the very people who go off to some foreign land to protect our so-called freedom just get thrown away by the government, you know? It's like, I think a lot of people just don't see that reality, or they just don't want to, you know? But it's funny how susceptible people are to this whole victim narrative. The reason why they're susceptible to that is because they want there to be a hero. So they see the bureaucrats as a hero, or they see themselves as a hero because they vote, or because they volunteer to be a guinea pig for pharmaceutical companies, you know? Anytime that stickers get involved, you should probably note that, you know, they're treating you like a damn child. And that's really disturbing that people can't see that. They give stickers to children. There's no reason why they should be giving stickers to full-grown adults, all because they vote in a general election, or they get a shot. I have a lot of stickers myself. I think I'm just going to start putting stickers all over my face anytime I do motherfucking anything, you know? No, I did not get the sticker from the government. I got it from Amy Gross, because Amy Gross knows what's best for Amy Gross. Anyway. What is it, Arlo? What do you want? Oh my god, my eyes. What is it? He's saying food, 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 food. That's always what that meow means. They can never eat enough in this son of a bitch. But anyway. There's so many things that I want to do that I haven't done already in regards to my art. And get out of the fridge. You could close the fridge, man. You could close the fridge. That's what you could do. Cilantro, I almost forgot. Till the man in my head fucking yelled at me. He loves to yell at me. See why I don't need a husband? My husband would pale in comparison to the man that lives inside of my head. What is that about, Amy? I'm so glad you asked, Vortex. Isolation. Like the popular Joy Division song. Isolation, isolation. Is that a good impression of Ian Curtis or what? It's too bad he killed himself. Did he really, though? This day and age, you kind of want to look into every fucking suicide. Yeah. That one I actually think was a suicide. And maybe whenever he realized what Factory Records was really all about, that's when he selfishly took his own life. Oh, he was pretty troubled. Mainly because, I don't know if y'all know anything about Joy Division, one of the greatest bands ever. I'll fight you to the death if you disagree. But his doctor told him that he couldn't perform because when he performed, he had really bad episodes because he was an epileptic, and so the lights would fuck with him. So it was like the one thing that sort of gave him a sense of purpose and meaning. It was also his hard rock and roll kind of lifestyle, you know, drinking and doing drugs. You know, his doctor told him he had to cut all that shit out. Yeah, just imagine that. The one thing in your life that gives you solace. And then, like, your doctor tells you, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. He could not handle that information. For understandable reasons. That's why I always tell people that you should never judge a person for committing suicide. Because you don't know what they were thinking. You don't know what was going through their head when they decided to do that. And even if it is a mortal sin that sends you to hell, it's like, it's not your eternity, so I really don't understand, like, what gives people the right to be pissed off about it. But I don't know. I've just always had a very counterculture view of suicide. Mainly because I think, well, life is pretty terrible. So, if anything, I relate, okay? I'm not saying I'm going to do that. If something happens with me, just know it wasn't me, baby. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to get myself well known, you know, because they try to take shit away from you, especially, you know, if you don't play ball, if you don't go along with what you're supposed to go along with. Like just what I was talking about before, you know, with comedy. It's like comedy is supposed to be counterculture, not pro-culture. And sadly, like, pretty much every comedian is going along with the culture. And if they're not going along with it in regards to the pharmaceutical companies, they're going along with it in regards to politics, they're going along with it in regards to technology, they're going along with it in regards to the LGBT and sex and abortion and all kinds of fucked up shit. So, but I've said it before, I'm just going to keep saying it, it's because of the technology. Every single thing that people talk about is related to it. You know? Like, that's why, like, my comedy is really refreshing, because I don't talk about any of that stuff, because typically I don't know much about it. Thank God, you know? I go out of my way to avoid that because I don't agree with it. And some people might not understand that, but I think that once they get to know me, they realize, wow, she's actually a pretty genuine person, and she practices what she preaches, unlike everybody else in this fucking shithole of the country. So, you know, it's kind of like impressive almost, because they realize, wow, she actually cares. She cares enough to not do what everybody else is doing and be mocked and judged and ostracized because of it. But, you know, it's like, I'd rather be ostracized because this party's quite fun, you know? It's like, people think you gotta have a social circle and all that shit. I mean, what I do on YouTube, you know, it matters to the people that watch me, so love ya, appreciate ya. Y'all join this party with me, y'all can appreciate it. You know, people that watch my comedy, that understand it and appreciate it, it's like they can be with me in that way. You know, Fiona Apple said that a while ago about her music. She said that she mattered to her fans, and that's all she needed. And that's exactly how I feel about it too, because I just have such a hard time being around people. You know, like I have my friends and I have my coworkers, but I'd be the first to tell you how much I isolate myself. Ooh, let's see how hot this jalapeno is. Ooh, man.